Welcome to your online classes, students. Chapter number 12, the age of exploration we were discussing. Okay, so here the age of exploration, meaning of exploration I have already explained you. Meaning of explore means to search about, to investigate about a place. Okay, so how Europeans have searched about, how Europeans have explored about different places in this chapter. These things only we have discussed. Yes, so for see, this story was there. A student was a child was unwilling to change his place, and he was feeling very sad to change the place. He will have different people in his life. He will have different places over there. Okay, afterwards we have read about these four explorers. Bartholomew Dias, okay, he was the first European to sail around the southern tip of Africa. Then who else was there? Ferdinand Magellan, and whose voyage also proved that the earth was round in shape, but he was killed in a battle with the natives of the Philippines. And then he has completed the circumnavigation, first successful circumnavigation. Circumnavigate to means to sail around the earth. Okay. Third was Christopher Columbus. Columbus was also the discoverer, was also known as the discoverer of America, because he have discovered the islands to the Caribbean Sea. Yes. And Vasco da Gama. Today we are going to read about Vasco da Gama. Okay. Before that, let me tell you that why the Europeans wanted to explore to the eastwards, because east, especially the spices and cotton and the silk, was very popular, very famous, and was in very much demand. So that was their first interest, for which they were interested to explore the east. Yes. See here, in your previous class also I have told you, this one is the now you can see this. The blue lines, these were the explorations done by the Columbus. Yes, near around Americas only you can see, especially around the Central America. Yes, then the longest one is by Ferdinand Magellan. Yes, and his team was able to bring some quantities of cloves. Cloves, I told you in last class, it is long. Okay, you can ask your mom to show that in your kitchens, it may be available. Okay, then the third one was Vasco da Gama, this green one. He started from here around these areas and to here, and the another one is here you can see about open your books. And this orange line, as you can see, was the voyage done by Bartholomew Dias. He reached to the southern tip of Africa. He reached to which tip of Africa? Southern tip. Okay. So these were the explorations done by these explorers. Okay. Now about Vasco da Gama, let us learn. Yes. Vasco da Gama. From 1462 1524 CE, he was a famous Portuguese explorer and navigator. Navigator means the one who knows the directions and one who directs about the directions, the voyages. He was the first person to sail directly from Europe to India and discovered a sea route to India in 1498 CE via the Cape of Good Hope. Okay? And the Cape of Good Hope was discovered by whom? Bartholomew Dias? Yes? And the king, earlier he named it the Cape of Storms. Then the King John II renamed it as the Cape of Good Hope. Yes, in your previous class we have learned these things. Okay. So, he was the Portuguese explorer and navigator. He was the first person to sail directly from Europe to India, and he reached Calicut. Now it is known as Kozhikode on the Malabar coast of India. Where it is located? In the Kerala. Okay. The Malabar coast. He reached at there. Okay. Kozhikode. Vasco da Gama's successful trip to India helped him Western European trade with the East without using the dangerous caravan routes of the Middle East and Central Asia. Caravan routes were these routes which were when people used to move in groups. Okay. So, due to the Vasco da Gama's successful trip to India, he found what? The direct way to India from Europe. So, it became easier for the people of Europe to reach to India now. Okay. So, it helped in trade also. It helped in trade also. They could do trade very nicely now. Okay. So, now the due to this Vasco da Gama's trip, the Western European trade was established, was flourished, yes, and they were not supposed to use the dangerous caravan routes. Caravan routes were the routes with which people used to move in a group, and earlier the people were doing their trade, okay, and they came from the Middle East and through the Central Asia. Vasco da Gama made 2 more expeditions. Expeditions, I told you, a particular travel which is done for a particular purpose. Okay? Yes. So, Vasco da Gama made 2 more expeditions. Meaning of expeditions, already I told you that when any kind of travel has been done for a particular purpose. Okay? So, he made 2 more voyages to India in 1502 and in 1524, and he died in Cochin, now which is known as Kochi, on the Christmas Eve. Where is Kochi? In Kerala itself. Okay. So, that was your chapter, students. Now, we can move towards the exercise and question answers part of this chapter. Okay. So, wait for a while. I am going to share the question answers and notes with you, okay? Yes, students, here are some notes for you. Okay, first one, Bartholomew Dias. Dias discovered the Cape of Good Hope, which was also, the original name of it was Cape of Storms. Ferdinand Magellan's journey proved that the earth was round and gave an idea about the distribution of land and water on its surface. Christopher Columbus, the spelling is wrong here, I'll change this. Okay. Columbus discovered the New World, Americas. Okay. Vasco da Gama, he discovered the first sea route to India. He reached Calicut via, which is now known as Kozhikode, yes, on the Malabar coast. Cartographer is the one who draw the maps. First question, what is meant by the age of exploration? The age of exploration is an informal and loosely defined term for the period in European history in which extensive overseas exploration was led by Portuguese. Okay? How was the discovery of the Cape of Good Hope beneficial for Europe? The Portuguese were then able to make an immense profit by using their own ships to retrieve the spices. In this way, the discovery of Good Hope was beneficial for the Europeans. Why did King John II rename the Cape of Storms as the Cape of Good Hope? King John II renamed the Cape of Storms as the Cape of Good Hope because of the great optimism emerged by opening of a sea route to India and the East. How did Vasco da Gama's successful trip to India help Western Europe? Question number 4. Answer. Vasco da Gama's successful trip to India helped the Portuguese to establish long-lasting colonial empire in Asia and Africa. Okay? In this way, it was very useful for the Europeans. Why did Columbus get the credit for discovering America? Columbus got the credit for discovering Americas because he explored the islands of the Caribbean Sea and the coast of Central America and a part of the South America. Okay, so these were your question answers. Book exercise, let us discuss here only. Wait a minute. This is your book part. Yes. The Moluccas or the first fill in the blanks. The Moluccas or the Molucco Island were also earlier known as the Spice Islands. The answer to this is Spice Island. Okay. The answer to this is Spice Island. Okay. SPICE, Spice Islands, ISLANDS. Okay. These were known as Spice Island. The Cape, which was earlier known as the Cape of Storms, is the Cape of Good Hope. Cape of Good Hope. Okay. A strait below the South America discovered by Magellan later came to be known as the Strait of Magellan. Strait of Magellan. MAGELLAN. Strait of Magellan. Next, fourth fill in the blank. Fourth fill in the blank in your book is the sailor who is credited with the discovery of New World Americas was Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus. CHRISTOPHER, Christopher Columbus, COLUMBUS. Okay. Next, the place where Vasco da Gama reached in India was Calicut, and now it is known as Kozhikode. Okay. CALICUT, and in bracket to write now KOZHI, KODE. Okay, Kozhikode. Done. You'll get these answers in your app also. Okay. Yes. Choose the correct answers. Magellan set out to sail around the world in which century? 1498. This one is the correct answer. Okay. 1498. Sorry. The correct answer is this one. 1519. Magellan set out sail in 1519 CE. 1519 CE, option number A. The first European to sail around the southern tip of Africa was Bartholomew Dias. Yes, option number B. The first navigator to open the Americas to the European settlement was Christopher Columbus. Yes, in the year 1498, Vasco da Gama reached the Cochin or Calicut. Only two answers you could have. So, Calicut is the correct answer. The Portuguese explorer who died in Cochin was Vasco da Gama. Option number C. So, that's all for today, students. Bye and take care.